So tell me about this.
So we went down to an undisclosed location here in Kitchener-Waterloo, where there are at least a couple. I think there's actually, I want to say how many pawpaw trees are there. But anyways, So my situation is, that's some pollen. My situation is, I came out yesterday and I discovered that I had 2 blossoms on my pawpaw tree. And that was like super exciting. There's one there and there's another one there, right?
Yeah.
And you can't pollinate a pawpaw tree without another pawpaw. And the pawpaw needs to be of kind of a different variety, I guess we might say. And so, so that's super exciting that we've got the blossoms. I had one, probably people remember, but I had one blossom 2 years ago. And the branch that it was on broke off, it got broken. Anyways, it wasn't a lot of unhappiness there. So this is super exciting that we've got 2 blossoms here. It's been 2 years. I successfully pollinated this pawpaw last time, doing the same thing that I'm doing now. And so we got the pollen, little pollen grains from the pawpaws down in Kitchener. And now I'm actually going to pollinate these guys, and hopefully we'll get a bunch of pawpaws out of it. And last time I think I had 6 pawpaws, kind of like a banana. They come out like a banana thing.
So the process, we're using a paintbrush.
Yep.
And you're just picking up those pollen grains, and then you're going to apply them to these flowers. And we have pollen from 2 trees here, 2 trees that are not this one.
Yep.
There we go.
So hopefully this is successful, right? I don't know if you can see those. Yeah.
I'm kind of forcing my camera to zoom closer. There we go. Oh, it's focusing on my hand. Okay. That's basically it.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this. Oh.
Okay. Hold on. Let me come around over here.
Sure.
So you're just going inside the flower with that paintbrush, and you're painting the stamen?
Yep. And just hoping that they take, right? And what I'll probably do is I'll do this over several iterations. What's interesting about the pawpaw flower is it stinks. It smells like death. Like
it's a
corpse,
carrion flower.
It's a carrion flower. And so it's pollinated by flies primarily. So, it'd be fun to show that. But let me just kind of get in here and try not to fall over. This pawpaw is a very special pawpaw for a number of reasons. Well, one, because it's here and it's survived, but also, 2, because it's set in a bunch of grandfather stones that were once used. In this location, there was a sacred fire. Presided over about 10, 12 years ago by none other than author and visionary Clarence Katchigi from Crowshield Lodge. So there's a little shout out to Crowshield Lodge and Clarence.
And Clarence.
Yeah, and Clarence. This is why this pawpaw has been successful here. We're going to give credit to Clarence and the sacred fire.
Yeah, let's do that.
Appeared here at one time. I think this one we might be out of luck with. I don't think that the stamens are there. I think they've already gone.
Well, let's try anyways.
I'm gonna try on repeated days.
Yeah.
And see how
give it a couple days of it.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. Woo! Let's hope it takes at least one of them. And I'm waiting on another pawpaw tree. I've got one ordered from John's nursery, a big one, to kind of be complementary to this one. And I'm going to put pawpaw trees now are so expensive. They're like right out of sight because of the popularity of the fruit. Yeah, they're incredibly expensive.
So all of that work we've been doing for about a decade, people are finally glomming on to, you want to eat these.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to grow these.
Yeah.
You want to
in
ensure
the
we make them work.
There's pawpaw festivals. In Canada, we don't really know about it that much. We know that there are groves that are down in the Hamilton area that are kind of secret, that people that are in the forest management and the pawpaw club know about.
Hamilton, St. Catharines, Rondo Park. Mm-hmm. We would have pawpaw there, and Amherstburg down near there. So, but that's kind of really the traditional ranges that came up as far as the North Shore of Lake Erie.
Yeah, for sure. And now with climate change, arguably they can be tolerated, or they can tolerate being up here. Well, of course they can, because obviously we see this one's okay.
Yeah.
And then I started a bunch last year, and I kept them in my basement over the winter. And so here they are. You can sort of see. We're getting some.
Oh yeah, there's some green on that.
Green on that one.
And that one.
There, yeah. So most of them seem to. I'm just gonna wait on them. Have some green on them, so that's exciting. And but they're tough. They're tough to kind of cultivate, right? And they have a huge taproot. So part of the issue is these pots are actually not. They're good because they're big, but they're not appropriate. You really need these long pots that can contain their taproot, because their taproot just goes down and down and down and down. So yeah, wrong pots.
Yeah, and they're really not happy for. They're precarious for about 3 years, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would. That's
and
exactly.
Maybe even longer.
Yeah, you've got to be really careful with them in this climate, right? And I don't have all the answers.
No.
But I do have, to give another shout out, my buddy Blaise Pazel down in Louisiana at the Moreau Foundation. He's a pawpaw fanatic, and he's bringing in pawpaws from everywhere. So he's learning, and he's contributing this knowledge about how to kind of grow different sorts of pawpaws. When I was down there recently, I found out from Blaise that the northern seeds that he got from here and he's propagated really don't grow very well, which would make sense.
Yeah.
Because they're used to the particular
having some cool climate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm really interested in trying to gather some of these seeds we gathered from St. Catharines area that are in here. I know for sure some of them might have been from the Kitchener site. Actually, I had sticks in them that actually designated what was in there. But I'm really interested in actually going out and finding these wild pawpaws near Hamilton, and I'm hoping that my buddy Blaise can come up and join us in that. That would be super fun.
It'd be cool to find both, the ones Hamilton and then going down to Amherstburg and south, right? And just getting like a larger genetic sampling.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. So it sounds like a couple of field trips are in order.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I learned is like a successful pawpaw population has at least 5 varieties in a grove, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you have like enough cross-pollination that you have successful fruit every year.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes good sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get another one here, plant it in the fall, because you don't ever want to kind of plant these things in the middle of the summer. They just don't like that. So we'll plant it in the fall, and then we'll see what happens in the spring, and maybe I won't have to do this whole pollination thing.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. It'd be super.
Just have these 2 pawpaws here producing. Yeah. Cool. All right.
All right.